How you doing? This is Melvin Brown. Welcome back to the Hoodoo Show. Okay, now listen. This is going to be for the fellas. For your love work to work, you cannot be a simp ass nigga. Meaning, you cannot have a woman walk all over you. Cause then she gonna break up with you talking about you're too nice for me. Now listen, I know some of y'all won't agree with me, but mostly you have to agree with me. Look, a woman wants something that she cannot have. They want what they can't have. That's just law of attraction. That's how the universe works. Like, one thing about females, they hate men that's always a yes man. They hate that shit. Some females like to get put in their place. Some females test their partners, like slap them in the head, cuss them out in public. They test you to see how you move. Now, when a female realize that she can get away with this, then she gonna give you the next test, and then the next test, and then she gonna wind up cheating on you and leaving your ass. And I know y'all gonna go through a heartbreak, a broken heart and everything, love sick, calling her, crying, seeing how she doing, calling the mother, calling everybody. That's natural, but you're making yourself look desperate. It's the truth. It's fucked up though, but it's the truth. You cannot be a simp. You can't be calling your lover. Talk about, come back home, come back home, come back home, please, just come back home. We will work this out. Because when she look at you, she's gonna be like, you a weak ass pussy, and just keep it moving. Let me give you a story time about this one simp. So when I was in college, I was a sophomore. I was a sophomore. I transferred to the other college, and I was a sophomore, and this girl was a freshman. She started cracking on me. Cracking on me mean talking to me. So we talking and everything. She telling me about her life and everything, talking about how she got a boyfriend on campus and how he just too nice to her and everything. She could walk over him and she feel like she needs somebody more masculine. So what happens? We go to a house party. At the time I was a DJ. I was a DJ in college. We went to a house party. We had fun. I think it was homecoming. We had a house party. I was DJing. Next thing you know, things happen. What happens? She goes up to the boyfriend, tell him in front of his face, I went to a party with Melvin, and me and Melvin got acquainted. Now, if a woman told me that in my face, I'd be like, all right, fuck it. Keep it moving. Get out my face. And then she said, you wasn't providing the needs that I need, and I'm going to be single because I don't want to hurt you no more. And I'm going to hang out with Melvin. So, listen, here's the catch. And this was some crazy shit. I'm in my dorm room. She's in my dorm. I had a single. Not a double, a single. A single mean you pay extra amount of money and you can sleep in that dorm by yourself. So she in my dorm sleeping with me. All I hear is a knock on the door. I'm thinking it's the CA. I looked at the peek hole. It's the same nigga that she broke up with, knocking on the door. And in my head, I'm like, how the fuck did he get in here? This dorm, like, he don't even have an ID. Like, he live in a different dorm. Like, the ID won't be activated. How the hell did he get in here? The next thing you know, I say, yo, what's up? He said, yo, is Courtney there? I said, yes, she's right here. He said, can I talk to her? I told him to go downstairs in the lobby because I don't want all that chaos in front of my room. So he agreed to me. Courtney was asleep. I told Courtney, listen, you got to go downstairs. Your ex-boyfriend, he just came in the door, simping. He want to talk to you. And you can look at her face like this. I told him I want to be with him. Like, what the fuck? He don't get it. He don't get it. So they go downstairs in the lobby. I'm in my room just chilling, doing my paper. What I was doing that day? What the fuck was I doing? No, I wasn't doing shit that day because I finished all my homework, so I ain't had nothing to do. So she go downstairs, she talking to him. All I know is one of my best friends, he my neighbor, he was downstairs at the same, he was coming upstairs, and he was like, yo, You know, Courtney boyfriend is downstairs talking to her, and he over there crying. And I said, look, that's on them. I'm having fun. I'm young. I'm stupid. I'm wild. Like, let them do what they wanted to do. So she come upstairs talking about, like, I'm going to public safety office. I'm like, for what? I'm about to put a restraining order on him because he just don't get it. So I said, do what you got to do. Somehow she walked it out there. She wound up spending the night with her boyfriend. Was I mad? Fuck no, because I was that nigga in college. I wasn't mad. I said, all right, do what you need to do. Okay, so out the blue, I get a text message talking about, she texts me saying, Melvin, I know you care about me, which I highly didn't care about her. Because if you had a boyfriend and you doing that to him, I know for a fact you would do that to me if I made it official. She said, I know you single and you want to do what you want to do, but Ty really care about me. I'm going to go to Ty and see how things work out. I said, okay. What happens? 7 days later, she calls me talking about, Melvin, I don't want to deal with Ty. He's too clingy. He's too emotional. Can I come over your room so we can talk things out and watch TV? She didn't want to come in my room and watch TV. You know what happened? We got acquainted. All I know out the blue is the condom popped. She looked at that condom and she took advantage of that situation. I believe 2 weeks later, she's come to me while I was in the gym working out saying, Melvin, we need to talk. I'm like, what we need to talk about? We need to talk. So I'm thinking like, what we need to talk about? Like you taking the ball tie back. I already know what's going to happen. She's saying, no, Melvin, I think I'm pregnant. I skipped my period. So that's more pressure on my side. That's more pressure. So I said, all right, if you pregnant, look, you're going to stay over my dorm for a little bit. In my mind, I'm like, all right, we're going to get down to this motherfucker. But out my mouth, I'm like this. We going. So I asked her, I said, what time is your class over? She said, I only got one class. I said, I got one class too. So we going to meet in front of the cafeteria tomorrow and we're going to walk down the street and get a pregnancy test and find out. Okay. So we go down to the pregnancy test place. I'm writing my name. She writing her name. All I know is I'm thinking in my mind, I'm going in there with her in that room to find out what's going on. I get up. She said, excuse me, sir, you got to sit down. She's going to tell you the news. I'm like, what? She said, yes. So all I know is she comes out looking sad, but my vibes was telling me she faking it. And she tried to tell me that she was pregnant. All I know is this. We're going to get to the conclusion, but I'm telling you a story. So we walking down the street, going back to my dorm. And I'm like, yo, tell me what's going on. She just looking at me. Like in a scared way. I'm like, tell me what's going on. All I know is we get back in the dorm. She looked at me dead in my face and said, Melvin, I'm pregnant. So I'm smiling. Like when I get nervous, I'm smiling. But in my mind, I'm like, oh shit. So what happens? I look at her dead in the face. I think my heart rate was at least 200 beats per second. Like that's how serious it was. I said, look, I know I wilded out, but look, I'm a man. I'm gonna have my responsibility. So that week I was stressing. So all I know is one of my friends that work at that pregnancy clinic, she said she was there that day and she looked at the records and she said her test came out negative. She's not pregnant. She's trying to set you the fuck up, Melvin. You need to do what you need to do. So I said, all right, tell me what I need to do. He tells me, don't tell nobody where you get this picture from because I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to send it to you. So all I know is she sent me the picture. But before she sent me the picture, this is what happened. Because I had to go to a fraternity house to do a DJ. I mean, I was DJing and I was going to DJ at a party. I'm going to give a shout out to this fraternity. They the Teeks. That's a white fraternity. But, yo, they get lit like a motherfucker. But all I know is after I'm finished doing the DJing at the party and everything, all I know is her ex-boyfriend, Ty, he come up to me to the DJ booth while I was taking down everything, uninstalling the equipment and everything. He's saying, he talking to me, talking about like, Melvin, I heard that Courtney is pregnant. I said, yeah, she's pregnant. He said, well, look, since she's pregnant, I'm not going to mess with y'all no more. But if you don't want the responsibility of your child, I don't mind raising your child. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, this nigga better get the fuck out of my face with that simp shit. But I told him, like, I don't give a fuck. I said, look, at the end of the day, if it's my child, I'm gonna raise mine. But if you want to be a stepdaddy, I mean, I don't think Courtney would want to be bothered with you, but if you want to be a stepdaddy, you could be my guest. Be my guest. So he keeps it moving. What happens next? I go back to my dorm. She's laying in the bed watching TV. I said, baby girl, look, we need to talk. She said, what we need to talk about? I said, look, I want to show you something. She said, okay, show me it. I showed her the picture of the negative result test that she had for the pregnancy test. And she had that face like, Melvin, please don't break up with me. Please don't break up with me. I just didn't want you to leave me. I said, look, you got to get out. You need to go see Ty. I don't want to be with Ty. He's too nice. I don't want to be with him. I said, look, listen, that's not my responsibility. You try to trap me, and I hate being trapped. So I cut her off. I had my best friend drive her to her dorm. And what happened next? Ty decided to be with her still wanting to be with her, still stalking her to this day, but she don't want no parts of it. While I was in that school, she would stalk me every day and try to get back at me. Like, she would say little dumb things. Like, one time she tried to commit suicide. I mean, she was thinking, she threatened, like, I'm going to commit suicide if you don't take me back. But listen, basically in that situation, I just explained how you cannot be a simp. Her ex-boyfriend was simping, wanted her bad, but he was very unattractive. Like, everybody in school would call him ugly. So that was his first beautiful woman he ever had in his life. So he tried to take full advantage of it. The girlfriend didn't want him. She wanted me, but I wasn't playing I didn't give two flying fucks about it, even though I care for her as a woman, but I did not care for her at all because I was not ready for a relationship. Now look what's going on. That's what happened. You can't be a simp when you're getting love work done. You can't be calling them, crying and everything. You have to fall back. So don't be a simp. This is Melvin Brown. Hit the like, subscribe, leave a comment, email me. I'm out.